Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Strength, Strategy, and Mindset, and today is day number 25. I'm Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for Endocrinology. Here I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, go to the next level. We're creating the life we've always wanted. 25 days. That's more than 3 weeks showing up. You came for yourself. You made a decision that you were going to do this. You are here for yourself. You're here for your health. You're here for your mindset. And today, we're bridging our focus. We're bringing the focus to a powerful principle, and that is the idea of form. Because if foundation is the ground that we stand on, and focus is the clarity we bring to that task, then form is the structure that holds everything together. Form is what keeps us aligned. It's what keeps us safe. It's what makes strength sustainable. So today, we're dialing into the form, paying attention to every joint, every angle, every pause. Let's jump right in. Let's get started. All right, so let's go ahead and let's jump right into our routines. First thing we're going to do is, of course, make sure that we are warming up. As we're talking about form, right? So the things that we do, the form that we do, the form that we practice, basically the behavior that we do is going to be very instrumental in how we progress and how we succeed. So the first thing we're going to do is making sure that we are having the right form. We're going to start with our arm twists, but feet shoulder width apart. We're going to activate that core because we want those muscles to get involved. We're going to take our arms out to the side. We're going to do 10 forward and 10 backwards. And in this case, we're going to slow it down a little bit, not this slow, but basically we're swinging the arms. We're not just doing this out here with the hands, right? So the entire shoulder is going. So we're going to do 10 forward, 10 backwards. Let's go ahead and get started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then backwards. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so very good. Let's go ahead and let's do our crossbody knee leg swings. And of course, I'm going to step back and hold on to the wall, or you want to, you can modify by using a chair. When we start here today, and we're going to do swinging the leg across the body, we're going to do a 3 count on the forward swing and 3 count on the back swing. Once again, activating the core, and let's go ahead and get started. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 8, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 9, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 10. All right. Turning to the other side, this time I'm going to use a wall. So for those of you who will need to modify, you can use a wall as well. And let's go ahead and get started. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 9. One more. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 10. Awesome. All right. And now let's do our forward reach or isometric reach, isometric stretching. Once again, we're going to have our legs, our feet, shoulder width apart. We're going to go ahead and activate our core. Maybe it's pulling that stomach in a little bit. And we're going to take our arms, and what we want to do is we want to reach. We want to envision like we are reaching beyond our fingertips. We're going to do it this way, and then I'll turn to you in a minute. And we're gonna do a 5 count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's swing that back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing that back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing that back. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to turn this way. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. All right. Let's go ahead. Next, we're going to do our high knee march. And for this, we want to try to get our knees as high as possible. And we are doing the count. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to do that for a minute. Okay. You may need to once again modify that by holding on to something, either to a chair. I've got my bench here. Or you will hold on to a wall, whatever you need to do to make sure that you are keeping the form properly. Okay? All right, let's go again. Get started. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keeping that pace going, right? Those knees as high as possible. We got the core activated. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Another 30 seconds. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 15. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Come on, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Okay. And of course, as I did that, I realized that I didn't have my sneakers on. You guys didn't remind me. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. How did I know that? Because I felt the ground on my sock feet. All right, yeah. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's jump right into our strength circuit. Let's get our hat out of the way here. And going to grab my gloves. And what we're going to start with some presses. And I'm going to make a little change here. I think, well, no, we won't make a change. We'll just jump right into it. All right, here we are. Okay. And let's go ahead and grab these weights. And we're going to do 3 sets of 5. And so as we're doing this, we're going to make sure that we are supporting ourselves, supporting our back, and we're going to do the proper form. Now, as we talk about form, there are lots of ways of getting additional tension. Remember, time under tension is what we're looking for. So as we're doing this, we certainly can change the incline, the angle of the bench. Right now, I think this is at maybe a 45-degree angle. And so as we change, we can get different, we can target different parts of the body, different muscles, different intensity. We're going to leave it right where it is now. And so the form for this is we're activating the core, right here. Pull that belly button in a little bit. And I'm going to lean back. and we're going to do 3 sets of 5. So I got these out to the side, and I'm not putting them on my body. I'm not, leaning the dumbbells on me. I've got them off to the side, elbows down, and I'm going to push and squeeze at the top. All right, push and squeeze at the top, and then we're going to bring it down with a 2 count. Okay, so we're going to make sure we get time under tension. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to push up and squeeze at the top, and then 1, 2. Up and squeeze, and then 1, 2. That's 2. Up and squeeze, and then 1, 2. That's 3. Up and squeeze, 1, 2. That's 4. 1. Up and squeeze, 1, 2, and that's 5. Okay, I think I did 5. Yeah. All right. So squeezing at the top and doing that 1, 2 count gives us more time under tension. Now we could do additional counts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We could squeeze at the top, hold it for longer. Remember, the form is what we want to do. We can always intensify, but we want to make sure that we're getting the right form. Okay, so go ahead and get a second set. We're going to go up and squeeze, and then 1, 2. That's 1. Up and squeeze. 1, 2, that's 2. Up and squeeze. 1, 2, that's 3. Up and squeeze. 1, 2, that's 4. Up and squeeze. 1, 2, that's 5. All right, so go ahead and take a quick couple of second rest. That is also important as we're talking about form, making sure that we're doing the resting in between the sets. All right, let's get our last set here. All right, and let's go. And up and squeeze, and 1, 2. That's 1. Up and squeeze. 1, 2. That's 3. Up and squeeze. 1, 2. That's 4. Up and squeeze. And we're going to hold it. We're going to hold it at the 1 count and hold it there. Hold it. You feel that tension? Time under tension. Hold it, and then down. Hold it right there. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. So you get an idea now of what we can do in terms of adding tension, or adding time under tension, that is, so that we can get additional benefit from the very same movements that we're doing here. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to do our seated knee extensions. And so what we're going to do here is, as we are lifting, right? So we're going to do a total of 10 on each side. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So that's the idea. But what we want to do is, when we lift that knee, we want to point the toe down, right? So, point the toe up. Okay, so what we've been doing is pointing it down. We want to point it up on either side, right? So up, right? So what we're doing is we're now activating some of these muscles behind the legs. Let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to do up, right? Pull that toe towards us. That's right. Next side, pull that toe towards, that's 1. Right? We're going to do a 3 count, by the way. Do that, pull, 1, 2, 3. Next one, up, pull towards you, 1, 2, 3. That's 2. Up, pull towards you, 1, 2, 3. Up, pull towards you, 1, 2, 3. That's 3. Up, pull towards you, 1, 2, 3. Up, pull towards you, 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Up, pull towards you, 1, 2, 3. Up, pull towards you, 1, 2, 3. That's 5. Up, pull towards you, 1, 2, 3. Up, pull towards you, 1, 2, 3. That's 6. Up, pull towards you, 1, 2, 3. Up, pull towards you, 1, 2, 3, that's 7. Up, pull towards you, 1, 2, 3. Up, pull towards you, 1, 2, 3, that's 8. Up, pull towards you, 1, 2, 3. And up again, pull towards you, 1, 2, 3, that's 9. And then the last one, up, pull towards you, 1, 2, 3. And again, 1, 2, 3, up to pull towards you, 1, 2, 3. And that gives us 10, all right? So now let's go ahead and let's grab our dumbbells again. I'm gonna do our curl and presses, right? So let's see. And so feet shoulder width apart and palms facing forward. We're going to activate the core by pulling that belly button in just a little bit. And we're gonna lift to our shoulders. We're gonna rotate the dumbbells and then we're gonna press above us, right? And press at the top. We're gonna hold it for 1 second and then we're gonna bring it back down, okay? Let's go ahead and do that. And so up, switch, and we're gonna press, right? Press at the top. And then we're gonna bring it down, switch, and down. All right, so that's 1, up, switch, and press, down, switch, and down. That's 2, up, twist, and press, and down, switch, that's 3. Up, twist, and press, and down, twist, that's 4. Up, twist, and press, and down, twist, that's 5, okay? Just gonna put these down. And so that's the idea. So as we're doing that, right, so we wanna press at the top, and just so the temptation is to just get up there and then just drop it all together quickly. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it up, press it there for a second, and then begin bringing it down, twisting and down, okay? And when we bring it down at the bottom, right, that reverse curl, which I'll call it, we don't just want to let that drop, right? We want to maintain time under tension, there. All right, so go ahead and grab that again. And feet shoulder width apart. Get our dumbbells, palms facing forward. Activate that core, right? We come up, twist, and above us, we're gonna press there, and then down, twist, and slowly down. That's 1. Up, twist, and press, and down, twist, and slowly. That's 2. Up, twist, and press, and down, twist. That's 3. And up, twist, and press, down, twist. That's 4. One more in this set, okay? Up, twist, and press, and down, twist, and slowly lower that. Lower, 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 lower. Awesome. All right. That's 5. We got one more in this set. And remember, whatever you practice, whatever form you're using, that's going to be your default. We're working on muscle memory, and the muscles remember what we teach them. Okay, so we teach them correct form, then they remember correct form. It's kind of like my son is learning, he plays the piano, he takes piano lessons. And so he's developing what's called muscle memory for his fingers. So his fingers know how to get to particular keys, right? If I go there now and try to work on that it doesn't go well. All right, so our last set. All right, so feet, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go up, twist, and above us. I'm gonna press, and down, twist, and lower. All right, so up, twist, and press, and down, twist, and lower. That's 2. And up, twist, and press, and down, twist, that's 3. And up, twist, and press, and down, twist, that's 4. One more, come on. Up, twist, and press, and let's hold it. Remember, time under tension, and then down, twist, and we're gonna do a 2 count. 2 to count on the way down. 1, and then 2. All right, here we go. All right, correct form. Okay. Form, focus, and foundation. Oh, and don't drop the weights. All right. So now let's go ahead and let's do our squats. And we've been doing goblet squats. So we're going to change up a little bit here, and we're going to do air squats. So we're going to do 3 sets of 5, and that we're using our weight just as that's going to be the weight, right? So we're not going to use the kettlebell. Actually, what I want to do, let me change what I just said. I'm going to actually use some pressing squats, because the reason I'm doing that is you can do air squats, you can do weight squats, but I want to show you this modification which adds some additional tension. But you can do this without the weights, simply by having isometric tension, right? You can just do it by using your body. But what I want to do is show you this modification, which we've done before. And basically, you've got a weight and you're pressing in, right? So you're not only getting mid-core, you're getting lower body, but you're also getting some upper body as well. And so what you're doing is you're pressing straight in, you activate the core, your feet are a little wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointed outward, and we're gonna act like we're sitting, and we're gonna go down, okay? So, all right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, okay? That's 1 set, right? And so you can do that without the weights. You can do that without anything, really, just your body. Called air squats, just using your body to do that. All right, so that's 1 set. Let's go ahead and get into our 2nd set. And I'm pressing, and feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. And let's go ahead and we act like we're sitting, and then just bend the knee down. All right, so that's 1. Act like we're sitting. That's 2. Right? And 3. And 4. And we're pushing up with our heel. And 5. Right? Very good. So we'll come back and we'll go through that entire circuit again. Remember, as you are doing this, right, we're focusing on form, but I want you to always be thinking, how is this incorporated into my daily life? Not a special time that I go and I do weight training on Tuesdays, or I do weight training on Wednesdays, right? That's important to have that schedule, but I want you to get into the habit also that this is just a part of me. It's not a special thing. It's not a special day. I brush my teeth, I exercise. I brush my teeth, I walk. I brush my teeth, I strength train. When we're talking about our MOVE campaign, right? So that is metabolic optimization via exercise. Metabolic optimization via exercise. Because we are working on being healthy. Now, there's some specific things that we want to see, right? So I want to see that my muscles are growing. I want to see that I'm getting toned. And as we get into our new week, let's see, 2, 4, 6. As we get into our new week, right, we will have time where you get to see, right, what's been going on. You get to look like we did in like the beginning of last week, I think, beginning of this week. All right, here we go. Ready? And we're gonna press and sitting, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. All right. Let's put these down and let's go ahead and grab our dumbbells. Get back into position. And we're going to do our dumbbell presses. All right. 3 sets of 5. And let's get to it. Here we go. And up and press. And this time let's do a 1-2 count as we come down, okay? Up and press. And 1, 2. That's 2. Up and press. 1, 2. That's 3. Up and press. 1, 2. That's 4. Up and press. And 1, 2. That's 5. All right. Let's take a quick break here. And we get right back into that set. And let's get to it. So up and press. And 1, 2. That's 1. Up. Squeeze up top there. 1, 2. That's 2. Up. Squeeze. 1, 2. That's 3. Up. Squeeze. 1, 2. That's 4. Up. Squeeze. 1, 2. That's 5. Okay. So now notice that when we started doing that 1-2 count, we added additional what? We added additional tension, right, under time. And so that's why you're feeling that more. And that is one of the major ways that you can use to intensify what you're doing, to expand what you're doing, to grow what you're doing. More reps, more sets, more weights, more time between the reps and between the sets. More time holding the weights as we're going through. Okay, let's go to our last set. And we're gonna go up, squeeze at the top, and 2 count. 1, 2, that's 1. Up, squeeze. 1, 2, that's 2. Up, squeeze. 1, 2, that's 3. Up, squeeze. 1, 2, that's 4. Up, squeeze. 1, 2, that's 5. Awesome. All right. Let's get these back. And we're going to do our seated knee extensions. Remember, we are pointing that toe or pulling that toe back towards us with a 3 count, right? And so we're going to do 10 on each side. Here we go. Let's get started. So up, toe to me, 1, 2, 3. Down, next side, up, toe to me, 1, 2, 3. That's 1. Up, toe to me, 1, 2, 3. Same thing on the other side. Up, toe to me, 1, 2, 3. That's 2. Up, pull the toes up, 1, 2, 3. Next side, up, 1, 2, 3. Next, up, 1, 2, 3. Next, up, 1, 2, 3, and that's 4. Up, 1, 2, 3. Up, 1, 2, 3, that's 5. Up, 1, 2, 3. Up, 1, 2, 3, that's 6. 4 more to go. Up, 1, 2, 3. Up, 1, 2, 3, that's 7. Up, 1, 2, 3. Up, 1, 2, 3, that's 8. Right, up, pull to me, 1, 2, 3. Same thing here, up, pull to me is 1, 2, 3, that's 9. 1 more to go, up, pull to me, 1, 2, 3. Same thing the other side, up, 1, 2, 3, and that's 10. All right, back up, back to our dumbbells. I'm gonna grab those, and this is gonna be our curl and press. Okay, curl and press, curl and press. All right, here we go. You ready? Let's go ahead and we're gonna go up, twist. Let me step back a bit and press and down, twist. That's 1. up, twist, and press, and down, twist, that's 2. Up, twist, and press, down, twist, that's 3. Up, twist, and press, down, twist, that's 4. Up, twist, and press, down, twist, that's 5. All right. So we're going to do our, after this, we're going to do our squats. And of course, you know, we always have to talk about balance. We'll do that. But I do want to add a couple of other things in here, just so that you know that there are some other things that you can do as well. Okay? As you can do, there are some other things that you can do. And so we're going to walk through that process here in just a minute, right? I'm going to get this one synced also. All right, second set. I'm going to go up, twist, and press, and down, twist, and down. Up, twist, and press, down, twist, that's 2. And up, twist, and press, and down, twist, that's 3. Up, twist, and press, and down, twist, that's 4. And up, twist, and press, hold, 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 and down, twist, and lower. All right. Love that, love that. Okay? Let's go ahead and put this down. And let's grab a slightly lighter weight. Let's go ahead and do our squats. We're going to do our press and squats. So we're going to do 3 sets of 5 once again. All right, so we're going to press in and like we're sitting, and then down. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And that's 5. And as you do that, remember you are feet a little wider than shoulder width. Act like we're sitting and straight down. And what we want to do is we want to aim to keep our back as straight as possible. And I think I'm going to do that. All right, so still working on my form, but you get to see. And we want our thighs to be parallel with the ground. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna press, sit, and then down. 1, up, 2, up, 3. Now that one I leaned over a little bit. 4. That's 3. Let's do that again. That's 4. And that's 5. Okay? Let's take a quick break there. All right. So form, focus, foundation. Form, focus, foundation. All right, let's get to that last set. And press. We're sitting and down. All right. That's 1. That's 2. We're pushing up through our heel. That's 3. That's 4. And that's 5. All right, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do our balance, right? So I like to grab these weights down here. And the reason I add this in, right, and it's not been one that we do in our regular circuit, but it does have some very good illustrations, some good thoughts, good ideas. And so the idea here is that we always have to get back into balance. Whatever happens in life, whatever happens here, right? Balance is very, very important. And so let's go ahead. We're gonna do 2 sets of 5, right? 2 sets of 5. Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna shift, right? Lift that knee up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift to the other side. And whoo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Shift to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're coming back over here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I wasn't counting, so I'll make this one 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. Shift to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's over to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. And then one more in this set. Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, and then shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So balance, balance, balance. Sometimes we get out of balance for lots of reasons. Here we get out of balance because we lifted weights. We didn't take enough time to kind of settle ourselves. We came from one leg to the other quickly, and then we picked up, we did the knee. So all of those are reasons. But in life, lots of things can happen. There can be health issues, there can be financial issues, there can be relational issues, there can be physical issues, right? So all of those can happen, but our goal is not to allow the imbalance to really cause us to lose focus, not to cause us to scrap our foundation, not to cause us to forget about our form. The wobbliness, right? The instability is going to happen. It will, I promise you it's going to happen. Right? But your goal is not to prevent the instability, but to be able to adapt. And that's what I love about this exercise, because it teaches us that the body is resilient and it is able to adjust. You can adjust, right? So let's go ahead and get into our last set here. So we're going to up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You saw that? Yep. Yeah, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Okay? All right. So that's our balance. So I do want to add a couple things here. Right? And we're going to do this with dumbbells. I'm going to grab some lighter ones because I want to really show you that what we want to do is some things that you can do that you could begin adding. And we'll talk more about these. Of course, we've been doing the curl and press, right? Curl and press. That's definitely one you can do. The hammer curls. We started this a couple weeks ago. But I want you to know that this is something you could still incorporate into your circuit, right? So the hammer curls really is we're lifting the dumbbells to the opposite chest, and then we're bringing that down slowly. You can do a count if you want. So up, and then 1, 2, 3, and then up, and 1, 2, 3. That would be 1. Up, 1, 2, 3, and up, 1, 2, 3. And I'm not using my body. I think that last one I used my body, right? But the goal is not to use the body. The goal is to let the muscles themselves do the job. 2, 3, right? Up, 1, 2, 3, and then up, 1, 2, 3, and up, 1, 2, 3, and up, 1, 2, 3. Right? So that's one thing. The other one is kind of a pulling exercise, right? So we've been doing very slow movements, but there's one that I want you to begin incorporating, and that is basically a jerk, right? So we're gonna do 5 of these, and I'll show you, right? Basically what we're doing is we're pulling this up, right? Elbows out. Notice what we're gonna do is we're trying to not lift the weights, but we're trying to point the elbows. And as we do that, then our arms will lift the weights up, okay? So we're gonna do this, quick jerky motion, then we're gonna let it go down slowly, right? So, right? And then down. And then down. And then down. And then down. And down. And down. All right? So we'll begin looking at some of those, but something that you can begin incorporating into your routine. Okay, so we get that burst of energy, or that burst that comes from pulling those weights up. And so, you know what? I am. Let me go ahead and put this on. So I'm proud of you. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for me. I'm excited for us, because what we've done is we've once again shown that we're willing to do what it takes. We're willing to put the time in. We're willing to put the blocks in. We're willing to put each brick in. Every time we show up, every time we make a decision, every time we push through, every time we say yes, every time we don't give up, every time we show up, what we're doing is we're saying that we are interested in ourselves. We're interested in our health. And that, after all, is what limitless living says. That we are willing to do everything. We're not allowing anything to prevent us from doing what we need to do. We're presenting our best self. We're presenting our best health, and we're presenting our best plan. So here in this space, that's what we do, right? I encourage you, if you are out there right now and you have some folks around you who are working, they need some metabolic reset. This is a perfect place for them to be, right? Our Move campaign, right? Metabolic optimization via exercise. Now, we walked, we're strength training, and it is all a part of our Limitless Living Health Action Plan. Hey, that's what we do. Let's go ahead and let's do some breathing. Do 5. So inhaling and exhaling, inhale and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling, right? In through the nose, out through the mouth. So let's go ahead and do that together. So inhale and exhale. And in and out. And in and out. And in and out. One more, and in and out. Amazing. I want you to go ahead and I want you to live a limitless life. Nothing is going to prevent us from doing what we need to do. We're going to do everything we possibly can to be successful when it comes to our health and in all other parts of our lives. Now listen, anyone can move, but not everyone moves with form. Form is how your body remembers strength. And here's the truth. Bad form, practiced repeatedly, becomes your default. But not today. Today we break that pattern. Today we're saying, no, we're going to do something different. And we are working to refine our form to make sure that we are keeping consistent throughout the course of the reps that we do, throughout the course of the sets that we do, so that we're having the best form and the best response and the best chance of having success. The person who trains with form becomes the person who lives with form. And that means more than how you move weights. It's how you enter a room. It's how you speak in a meeting. It's how you navigate setbacks. Form is positive and it's posture for life. So when your body wants to get sloppy, you remind it. We don't just rush through things. We don't just rush through strength. We respect it. We earn it. One rep, one set at a time with the proper form. So you just completed day 25. That's right. 25 days of strength, strategy, and mindset. Today you moved with form. And tomorrow we're going to talk about what it means to move forward from here. You're not the same person that you were when you started. You have made focus, and you've made foundation, and you've made form a goal for you. You are more formed, and you are building the muscle, the mastery, the memory. This is Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for endocrinology. I educate, I empower, and I encourage you. And today, together, we are living limitless lives. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on day number 26 for Strength, Strategy, and Mindset.